from 2016. Remember the story of Thomas Becket. Thomas was a childhood friend of a man who became King Henry II of England. Henry promoted Thomas to Archbishop of Canterbury. Henry needed taxes to pay for his administration, but Thomas refused to allow the cannibalising of the church for the state. Henry, viewing this as being ungracious and difficult, and the rumour was spread that Thomas was a venal man who would let England suffer in order to enjoy riches. But Thomas was nothing of the sort. He needed the wealth of the church to fund the works they did. He wore a hair shirt underneath his own clothing. Hair shirts are awful. They are itchy, too hot and too cold in all the wrong ways. It is called mortification of the flesh, where one humbles themselves to God by making themselves uncomfortable in private. King Henry was heard to wonder aloud, "Won't someone rid me of this meddlesome priest?" And knights went to Canterbury Cathedral, confronted Thomas, and killed him. Later, the hair shirt was discovered, and the king was mortified at what had happened. Thomas Becket died on 29th of December 1170. Yesterday, a Catholic priest in a Normandy church was murdered by two men. They had broken in, armed with knives, and took several people hostage. They cut his throat in a way that was similar as to how children of ISIS are taught to behead, so that some reported he had been beheaded. A godly man was murdered by two terrorists for no reason. They had probably been told stories about priests that aren't true. Worth thinking about as Cardinal Pell is smeared for no reason. The two terrorists have been killed by security forces. Who dares ascribe a reason for terror? The ABC might, as their anti-Jewish tweets approved on Q&A, show each episode. For some, at the moment, the sex party has more credibility.